Hi everyone, this is Kelly Beard of KarmicTools.com, and this is your weekly forecast for December 30th, 2018 through January 5th, 2019, and I'm talking to you on January 1st. So Happy New Year. I do apologize that this will probably be posted late as we have our first activation tomorrow on January 2nd. But hopefully, the additional podcast YouTube linked here will make it up to you. If you were not able to join me and Shanta Gabriel for the Winter Solstice celebration, I've created an excerpt when I shared my thoughts on the season and first quarter of the new year. Check it out when you have time, especially since things will start rolling forward as we navigate through the 111 portal that opened with the 1111 portal a couple months ago. We are in very new territory, and for some of us, literally a 1 year. So I invite you to check out this week's forecast and additional solstice support because it all deeply supports your new intentions. So more soon. So the first activation on the 2nd is Sun conjunct Saturn. This is a really important initiation of a completely new reality. And the fact that it's in Capricorn for the first time in 28 years, this is our chance to really seed a reality that is guided by the sacred feminine and inspired by the council of grandmothers. So this energy gives you a strong dose of purpose and direction, but also reminds you that those big dreams require a solid foundation in order to flourish. The wheels that get set in motion this week are creating your future, for better or worse, so pay attention. While this is often about career matters, it is also about your responsibilities in general, the things you have to do that cannot be delegated to others. This is great energy for organizing and planning, creating order, and organizing yourself or your life in some way that fortifies your position. If you don't, quote-unquote, do the work that you know you are supposed to be doing at the moment, you will only feel worse. So don't delay anything that can and probably should be done sooner versus later. This energy can also make you feel a little lonely or depressed. Don't give in to that. There is a time to be out and about and a time to get down to business. And right now, you have probably already put some things off, and that is only going to contribute further to your stress levels. So make a list of things to do, prioritize them, and start checking them off. Okay, deep breath. Saturn always rewards dedication, hard work, forethought, structure, step-by-step process, allowing things to develop in their natural order and creating order, like it said. And on the heels of Venus retrograde through Scorpio, she finally arrives at Sag on January 7th. And so we're right in that zone coming out of that retrograde that rebirthed completely new values and priorities that are based on your soul and your instincts and your deepest emotions and deepest desires. So this is a time to seed the new reality that comes out of that kind of phoenix from the ashes, the clean slate of the rebirth that you're having either in your relationships or finances. Again, it's kind of Venus's realm, but this Sun conjunct Saturn is so powerful for seeding a new reality. And it's personal because of the Sun. Then on the 4th, we have Mercury and Sun activations, 2 of them in one day, and that's a short week, but this is a very powerful week. So on the 4th, Mercury is going to trine Uranus, and this is lower mind, higher mind. This is the individual and the collective. This is how you think and your ideas, concepts, and thoughts and perceptions, and then that awakening, the grand awakening, the big awakening, that Uranus is that lightning strike that zaps you and cracks you open and you're never the same again. That's what's available. Now, with that trine, it means it can happen really easily. So let's pay attention to the creativity and the things that are coming through this week, because even if you can't necessarily act on them right away, they're going to probably be something really unique to your soul. So start jotting them down to come back to later. This activation gives you access to your higher mind and opens the way for new, deeper insights that can guide and direct you at this time. Business as usual will not work. It's time to open up to the unusual. Do something different. Look at things from another angle and watch the ahas start pouring in. Your intuition will be firing on all cylinders, giving you access to unprecedented clarity. While your thinking may lack discipline, your ability to access solutions to any recent or long-standing challenges may be off the charts. This energy will not be contained. Even though it is generally all mental, you really will have a hard time keeping up with the ideas, thoughts, concepts, and intuitions that come to you under this influence. So try to take notes that you can refer to later when the grounding will be necessary. Pay attention to the messages that come through and from others as well, since you never know how the universe will show up. This alone is an indication that whatever your consciousness may not have been previously ready to assimilate or process is awakening now to that which is just for you. Okay, this is very unique. Mercury makes it very personal. Also on the same day, the Sun sextiling Neptune. So this is powerful because this is giving fuel to the dream and the vision and allowing you to be creative and start pulling those ideas together and figuring out how they can serve a greater number of people. This energy activates your ability to dissolve the ego momentarily and allow your soul self to shine through. Your spiritual center, base, or practice comes up. How is it supporting you? If you've gotten away from your practice, this energy will make it easier to connect to your spirit, your intuition, and the vision for your life's purpose at this time. You may find where your contribution is most valued when you step outside yourself and see how others' needs are important too. Find a need and fill it in your own deliciously unique way, as you will be feeling more naturally giving and compassionate under this influence. Your physical energy may also be a low as a result of Neptune's channeling the Sun's source energy inwardly to recharge your spirit. Otherwise, it could be projections of all kinds, yours and other people's as well. Best to spend some intentional solitude, preferably in nature, if, when, and where possible. So, you see how all three of these activations deeply support New Year's intentions, rebooting the system, starting fresh and new with a clean slate, tying up all the loose ends, not bringing any of the old baggage into the new year, but really creating a new vision, doing something differently, and then anchoring it going forward. Very supportive first week of the year. This is so potent as it leads also to that eclipse. So on January 5th, the Capricorn new moon solar eclipse, which is number 2 of 8. There are 8 total Cancer Capricorn eclipses. This is number 2. We have been through the Cancer full moon as of December 22nd, really close to solstice, a very powerful timing there. We've done some clearing of the past so we can seed the Capricorn new moon and clarify our intentions going into the new year. The cardinal energy of Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, Aries is all about our fundamentals and making choices and decisions around them. The messages are subtle yet fierce, clearly pointing to the end of the old as we create space and activate the fertility of the new. The Cancer full moon released all that we've gathered and nurtured and probably been deeply attached to in some way during 2018. How were you fed and nourished by the energies of 2018? Did you discover new ways of productively channeling your emotions? Capricorn new moon solar eclipse initiates the new reality and gives you a renewed foundation. You can now build on that which is stabilized so it has maximum capacity to support you in all your endeavors. Eclipses activate larger cycles, so reflect on the years 2009 to 2011, before that 2000 to 2002, and before that 1990 to 1992, and it goes on back, and consider the theme that gets repeatedly activated for you. You may just be beginning to be able to fully understand the changes that were activated back in those previous years and how they relate to what is coming up for you now. Most times the energy is too intense in the moment, and it is hard to know exactly what or where the energies are pushing you. Eclipse cycles also tend to take about 6 months to clarify the activation, while the entire process of initiation takes 2 to 3 years to anchor the next 8 to 10 years, with an extended realm of effects for 18 to 20 years. So you see how it's micro to macro. We have normal Cancer Capricorn full moon, new moons twice a year, every year. The eclipses come every 8 to 10 years and every 18 to 20 years in Cancer Capricorn as well. So what do you want to anchor now, where your home and sacred space, as well as your sacred work or contribution, are both concerned? Often the solar eclipse will be activating your physical body, while the lunar eclipse will be activating your emotional body. But together, your spiritual body should go to a completely new level. The lessons this month will center around emotional and material security, home and work, sacred space and sacred work, private and public life, sacred feminine and sacred masculine, the archetypal mother and father. How can you be more responsible for your feelings, as well as for what you create in the world? How can you connect to a deep sense of belonging and an authentic sense of responsibility for your life and your life's work? The Capricorn lesson centers around inner authority and personal responsibility. What are you known for in your personal and professional life? This is an opportunity to clarify what sacred, heart-centered work is for you and release any blockages to you contributing your unique piece to society. This is an opportunity to release any weakness, fear, and let go of the past once and for all. It is time to center and truly own who you are and what you want from this life, and then you can use this energy to renew your commitment to living your truth and purpose. You will be recognized and rewarded in equal measure to your commitment and dedication. It's all up to you. You have a clean slate to begin with now and fulfill the potential of your being here and now and for the next 10 to 20 years. So deep breath. The new moon is powerful. It initiates the new year anyway. It is a new reality that we're embarking upon, but add the eclipse mojo to it, and like it says, it's going to activate much bigger cycles. And if you can pick up a little bit of a thread that connects the dots between those years I mentioned, then you can usually gain great strides in very short periods of time, because eclipses also fast-track things. They're like a shortcut in a lot of ways. They used to refer to them as wormholes, where we can quickly get to places that are far, far away. And it's just energy. So when you're ready to change, the eclipses support change. And so whatever you're ready and willing and able to change, just think of it in terms of, like I said, the home and work vibration, your public and private selves, and do your clearing there. So check out the additional audio and reach out if you would like to get your annual reading and check in with where you are in your own cycles and get the support and instructions, the directives of your soul that comes through the messages of your angels and ancestors and animal spirit guides. That's what I'm here for, and I love to help people set up their new year. So thanks for listening. This is Kelly M. Beard of karmictools.wordpress.com, and I'm so grateful for your time, energy, and support. Please share this with those you think would resonate and reach out if and when you need to. Kelly at karmictools.com, or you can reach me through my contact page on the website. The goal of my weekly forecast is to alert you to the energies and activations that we're all experiencing and the possibilities for conscious co-creation as an individual. Awareness of the energies is the first key, but I invite you to take it to the next level by checking out my readings, telecircles, or subscriptions, which are all geared toward individual support that helps you understand your own unique blueprint. My specialty is cycles and patterns, and I love helping people figure out their own within the context of the social and collective rhythm. To some, working with their own cycles and patterns is a completely new and foreign concept, but there are many planetary cycles that coincide with natural life cycles that allow us to co-create in mystical as well as practical ways. I create custom tools that I have tried and tested myself for over 30 years, and I do the work alongside my circle every time. So I hope you will reach out if you feel called to dive deeper into your own soul's natural rhythm. Talk to you soon. Namaste.